Hey guys, coming at you again with another review. Today we're talking about cracked gold. So you may have been like me and wondering, is the 2025 version that's been reformulated, is it worth spending your money on? Is it junk? You've seen so many different reviews out there, so let's just do a quick dive into it and get my experience from it, and see if I can help you on your journey on whether you should buy this or not. So we'll start off with the label. Hold it there for a second if you want to screenshot it. But yeah, I mean, if you're like me, you've been seeing a lot of different reviews, good and bad, but honestly, mostly, negative reviews. And so I was kind of iffy as well, but I think a lot of that comes from just being a Dark Labs product. Dark Labs is so respected in the high stem community. You kind of know what you're going to get every time you take a Dark Labs product. So with that being said, I think people are a little bit underwhelmed by this, but I think it's because you're setting your expectations too high going into it. So let's talk about it. This thing is, I would say you could even relabel this as a different manufacturer, and everybody would be all about it. Everybody would be singing its praises, talking about how amazing it is. But it being Dark Labs, you're so used to being crazy, high stimulated, on the brink of death feeling. Not really, but you know what I mean. Like they're known for just being just extreme, on the slapper scale. So this is not that. To me, I love this. So let's just start there. I love this pre-workout because to me, it gives me variety within Dark Labs, meaning, you've got your tier system of the way, you want to run a pre-workout on certain days, or, what mood you're in. Sometimes you don't need a pre-workout that's going to shoot you out of a cannon and kind of make you lift. Like, you should always be putting in the work. Don't get me wrong. I know that. But some of the pre-workouts, like Smash AMF, Juiced, Crack Primal, things like that, you have no choice but to just get up and go. Like, your sense of urgency is just crazy. This is not that. This is so healthy feeling. This is on the same lines if you've seen anybody talk about, or you've ran like Suplockers Lockdown, or like Castle Cartel, like Judgment Day. Just a good, clean, illicit pre that you feel like you could take daily. You're not going to, but you could take daily and be okay with it. It's not frying your brain out. Like, to me, when I'm on this, like when I take this, it makes everything almost kind of happy. Like, I'm not in that bubble of don't talk to me, don't even look at me. Like, I'm more sociable, at the gym, but not in a negative way to where it's like interfering with my workout. Like, I'm just like smiling, waving, saying hi to people, stuff like that. And I like that because I can take this in the middle of the week. And, if I go to the gym at 5:30, 6 o'clock and I take this, it doesn't keep me up at night, doesn't affect my sleep, it doesn't affect anything negatively about me at all, for the remainder of the night. Whereas, like, this morning, it's, High Stem Saturday, I wanted something that's going to wake me up from the dead, shoot me out of a cannon, and kind of get me prepared for the rest of the day. So, in my opinion, this thing is absolutely worth having. Now, again, if you own one of those ones I mentioned before, like a Lockdown or a Judgment Day, Speed Force, something like that, you probably get the same effects out of those that you will this. So, I mean, is it worth spending your money on? This may have just a little bit more of euphoria and sense of urgency with it than those do. And I think I give that to probably their 2-amino sourcing. I mean, because Dark Labs is just, I'm just a fan. Everything about them is legit. But again, it's nothing monumental, but it's positive, if that makes sense. If you don't have those other two and you're a fan of Dark Labs, pick this one up as well. But just know going into it, it's not going to be a primal. It's not going to be, the new purple or anything like that. It's its own thing, but in a good way, in my opinion. So again, I'm glad I pulled the trigger and bought it, because it's just one of those things where it's good to have in the arsenal. And when I'm wanting to still have good quality Dark Labs product, but don't want to be stemmed out of my head, I got something to shoot for. So yeah, that's about it. 2 thumbs way up. Oh, I will say the only thing that is that's kind of lackluster on this is like beta. It's only got 2 grams of beta alanine in it. So I have Dark Labs beta, you know, standalone by itself. So I always mix that with this as well because I like the tingle. But other than that, I have nothing negative to say about it. Taste is great. Mixability is great. It kicks in really good with them 20 to 30 minutes, so it doesn't take forever to kick in. So yeah, again, 2 thumbs way up. Highly recommend it. Thank you.